All right. What's up? How's it going? How is it going? Happy Friday. Are we good? Are we live? That appears to be the case. Okay, cool. Let me switch on over then. Hey, this is Gatorex. What's up? Happy Friday. We're back with another Pokemon live stream. Continuing that chill casual run through the Teal Mask DLC in Violet. We're just hanging out. We're chilling. We're trying things out with the Nintendo Switch 2. Obviously, I've been playing it with the Nintendo Switch 2. But, I wanted to go through this here, and I'm still not used to it. Every time I look at Pokemon, every time I look at a Pokemon game, I have an idea in my head of how it should look, and then when I see it like moving at like 60 FPS, I'm like, whoa, look at it, and I'm thrown off. I'm thrown off. What the heck? What happened to my preview here? So yeah, that's what's up. We're continuing that. We started that last week, just running through the Teal Mask story again, just being very casual, very chill. Because as I was saying, this month we took off one Friday for streams, and we're gonna have to take off another Friday for streams, which not exactly how I wanted the summer to be like, but trust me, we'll have some fun. We will have some fun with hopefully some of the stuff I'm planning. And we're just doing kind of like chill casual stuff right now before jumping into like the next playthrough, which obviously will take multiple live streams consecutively to get through. So that's the plan. That's the idea. I think last we left things here in the Teal Mask. We're about to head to, or no. We gotta catch up with Kieran, right? No, we just battled Kieran. Oh, and I guess we got to go inside there. That's right. We just did a battle with Kieran at like that last, what do you call it? Landmark. I think I'm going to walk around though. I still want to battle some of the trainers. And like I said, it's very similar to what we were doing last week, where we were just kind of hanging out and just taking time to appreciate the Teal Mask. Because I kind of said it before, how in like, say the first time I played through Teal Mask, it was very much like, okay, let me play through this and let me finish it and get all the footage that I need, right? So I can start making videos. And I didn't do a lot of like, exploring or running around until like after I finished that. But I think, it's totally like a different experience. That is the thing with like Pokemon games nowadays being so like, having so much like this, same with Scarlet and Violet. And also, I kind of feel the same way whenever I stream it, whenever I do like a full kind of playthrough of it, of like, all right, the idea of this stream series is to start and end. And kind of a similar thing too with the, the other time, the first time I streamed Teal Mask. It's kind of similar. So, get to hang out, chill, enjoy, and experience it all in the 60 FPS with the Nintendo Switch 2. And that's the idea. That's the theme. Because like, it's so interesting with Pokemon games is that like, or I guess like just playing through them or streaming them, right? Because I feel it always, you kind of like not feel the pressure, but like you do kind of feel it to be like, okay, I gotta finish this and I gotta make sure I don't like spend a lot of time. But like honestly, like last week and this week, that's the whole point of it. The whole point is like to take as long as possible, right? To finish things up. Yeah, I think. We can do the Ogre Clan thing, right? I gotta look at. Oh yeah, that's a good. That'd be a good place to start too, since we're kind of here at the beginning. No, I didn't want to talk to you. No, I didn't want to talk to you just yet, man. Oh, he's at least gonna tell us about him. We don't have to battle them right away, but we're activating the what is it? The Kitakami Ogre Clan side quest. Oh yeah. So Pokemon. These are the Pokemon I got with me. We got the Como-O. We got the Yanmega. Got Crawdaunt, Clefable, Mamoswine. Oh, did we go through? Oh, I think we had to go through and like change some of the moves, right? Make sure they're like up to snuff. Remember moves. But anyway, how's everyone doing? How are you enjoying your Friday? I'm having decent Friday. decent Friday, or Good Friday, but obviously certain weird things, right? And I've just been like super busy lately, so it's just kind of been a very I think a stronger crab hammer or razor shell. It's just been one of those kind of months, right? Imagine playing DK Bonanza with the destructible environments. Yeah, this seems interesting. I'm not gonna, I didn't get it. I obviously was at the store, so I could have bought it. But I'm gonna wait a bit because, like I said, I'm just really busy, so I'm not gonna have the time personally to like jump into it and like enjoy it just yet. But otherwise, I will be getting Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I will be playing it. I'm not gonna play it on stream though. I considered it, but just because of how like everything is just kind of like, how my schedule is just really is right now. I'm like, no, not right now. It does look really cool. I might buy it sooner and play it. I did consider like, because I am going on a trip soon, so I thought to myself like, I could play it on the plane, right? I could play it on the plane, but then I thought like, I don't know. I think I'd rather play it on my TV, on my nice television, and get to see all the cool Donkey Kong stuff there. What do we stick on you? Also, hang on, is game audio? Wait. That's a good thing to check. Is game audio coming through on this? I think I do have to reset one thing on it. Oh, wait, no, that's not the one. Yeah, okay, I do have to do that to enable the audio. There we go. Yeah, let's get some better moves on you. I don't know. We probably got some TM somewhere. Oh, we'll figure things out. But yeah, Donkey Kong seems kind of neat. Also, it's kind of cool. Well, it's interesting, right? How when you're going through the story of this is like the time of day is just always like permanently set to a specific one based on like at what point of the story you're at. So we get the sunset right now. And I'll look around. What other Pokemon should I add to my funny little playthrough team here? I gotta say, honestly, I think in Scarlet and Violet, honestly, I love hanging around Kitakami more than like mainland Paldea. Those nice banana assets. Ooh, banana. Yeah, I was never like super into Donkey Kong. What have I played? I played I played like one of them like on the Game Boy Color that I had as like a hand-me-down. That was like one of the Donkey Kong Country games, right? I never got like big into the Donkey Kong stuff. Uh-oh. Here, we're quicker. But I would like to. I'd like to kind of go back and get into them. I know Bonanza is like, a 3D game, obviously, right? Kind of in the same vein as like Odyssey, but I liked Odyssey. But I was gonna say, I think generally in Donkey Kong, what I would really get into are the 2D platformers, like all the Donkey Kong Country games. Me neither. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, there's been like quite a few Donkey Kong games, but I think generally, I do wonder how many like Pokemon people are like Mario people also like, oh yeah, definitely Mario. Like it does feel like one of those given kind of things. Because, it's like, well, you have the Nintendo console anyway. That was just a waddle, that's what it was. But yeah, I do want to get more into it. Maybe I should have bought it today. And then just like, maybe I could have gotten in like an hour or two tonight then. Heck, maybe I'll just go buy it after stream, honestly. I've had a lot of expenses to pay though, so it's like, eh. I considered it. I considered like, because I think I've mentioned before, I want to start mixing in like just quick live streams on Saturday mornings too. Again, just a lot of life stuff is kind of like, you know, not letting a lot of like creative stuff happen. So that's kind of sad and unfortunate. And that's just how this month has been for me. So it's like, oh no. Because otherwise I was thinking like, you know what, that could have been like a fun-ish thing. Do like a Donkey Kong banana, like obviously not stream the whole thing, right? Just like, you know, like a, oh, haha, running around, haha. Yeah, same team as Odyssey. No! I got. Because I wasn't paying attention. What did he use on me? You know, probably because of the close combat drop where we're real. We're real gun. Rip. Yeah, honestly, I'm waiting for the Kirby release and the Coliseum Games ports. Garner real interest in getting to own the Switch 2. For me, it was like, I think, you know, I've talked about it before. It's like, it's so different, like, just based on who you are and based on what you're up to. Like, obviously, for me, it's like, okay, making content and streaming and, like, and also wanting to try and get into more and more Nintendo games. It's like, well, I gotta get a Switch 2, obviously. And like I said, had a bunch of gift cards, and then we can do the funny write-offs. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a Heracross. For a second, I thought it was Rampardos. It's like, no, that's not a Rampardos. They're not here. Yeah, but Uncle has it. Already played Mario Kart World. Yeah. Oh, Mario Kart World. That was a fun one too. That I really like. I still need to determine how I rank it or how I compare it to like 8, because 8 was really good. But World is fun also. It is fun. Been playing that with siblings. We haven't in a while, but obviously, like right after I got the Switch 2, it was like, all right, basically every weekend, is I bring it over to, you know, because you know every weekend I'll spend like the afternoon at parents' house. So I would bring my Switch 2 over also, so we could all, so siblings could all play Mario Kart together. I did like it. I do like it. I gotta go, like, spend the time to get, like, good with Mario Kart. Oh, also, I missed it. Oh, Green didn't use counter. That would explain a whole lot. Yeah, I grew up with Pokemon and Mario. Yeah, I grew up with, like, a good amount of Mario. But it's like, you know, it's one of those things that's, like, here and there. It ended up being, like, you know, I mention it pretty often, but obviously, you know, growing up with two brothers, it was very like, okay, you know, because we all had a Nintendo DS, right? And we all had games and this and that. So, you know, it was Pokemon. Like, we each had our own Pokemon game. But then, like, for other games, it was never like we each had it. Where it's like, I had Mario Party on the DS. And then one brother had the Mario... New Super Mario Bros. That's it. And Mario Kart. But the cool thing is that, like, you know, while one of them had it, like, those were games that had DS download play, because that was the cool thing. And so then for multiplayer, you could all just play easily. Because otherwise it's like, you know, a home console, right? Compared to a home console, it was more so like, okay, everyone shares it, and every game you get, everyone's going to share. Compared to, like, the DS, where it's like, okay, you got to determine who has what game. Again, when you're growing up in, like, you know, with, like, a friend group or, like, a bunch of siblings. Arbok. Yeah, I'm just looking for the trainers here, because we want to... Oh, and I gotta figure out what the last Pokemon I should add is. The Electric's a placeholder. I kind of want to use someone different. A very different story if we weren't getting a Switch version of Legend ZA. Yeah. That was also a big reason, because it's like, okay, I want my Switch 2... Oh, I wanted my Switch 2 for the summer. That's it, obviously. Dang it, I still don't have a case for my Switch 2. That's what I should do. I should hop on Amazon and buy one right after the stream, so I can have it for my trip. What about the Sinnoh starter egg? Is that available to you yet? Don't you only get that if you you complete the Pokédex? I have not completed the Pokédex in this save file. Weepinville. Right, because you do if you talk with Jacques, right? Or is it... Hang on, is it completing the Pokédex? Oh yeah, how does that work, actually? Or does he just give one to you, huh? Let's chat with Jacques. Let's see what he has to say. You don't actually know. I did think about that, but then I thought about that. I'm like, oh yeah, we could get the Sinnoh starter from Jacques. But I'm like, oh wait. Hello? Who's home? Oh, a single centured. Yeah, some of those caves are funny where it's like, oh, they just fill up completely. Oh hey. I'm Kosuke. Let me talk with Jacques first. And then I'll come back and I'll get you. I'll get you, backpacker. Also, you'll probably notice, I guess, it looks like we got the rankings going on in the chat. I don't know if there's a way to turn that off, but I've noticed that in some other streams I've been watching, where they got like the thing. It's like, oh, you get experience based on how much you interact, and then you get a little badge next to you of like, oh, are you like the top chatter this stream? I get it. I understand what they're doing, but it's also like kind of weird. It does make you weirdly competitive, though. I think when you're in a chat that you're watching or in a stream that you're watching, because then you're like, well, I can't just let someone else be number one. I know he's by this tree, huh? There he is. And then especially if you drop to number 2, it's like, well, let me get back up. Hey, happy Friday. Yo, happy Friday. What's up? We're mad chillin'. I said killin' at the beginning of the stream. I was going to say chill casual, but then I accidentally said kill. Oh, was there on the last stream? Really? I had not noticed it. Because I have the chat open here on this window, and I always do, and so I can see it now. I guess I didn't notice it last stream, but now it's showing it for me, so I guess that is the case. Gulpin. The HD Gulpin. And obviously I can see it a lot better now. Or, I mean, I think I can probably see the Pokemon a little clearer. Yeah, it is weird, but it does give some incentive to interact with chat. It does. I understand it. I totally understand it. How could this have appeared? Oh yeah, what was my starter? I can't remember who my starter in this playthrough was, because in this save file, I did a Wonder Trade. Or sorry, it's called Surprise Trade nowadays, right? But I did a Surprise Trade challenge in the main story. So whatever my starter was, I sent it off, like, frame 1. To get, to get something else. We're not doing the same thing right now in Kitakami. We're, like... I said I really wanted to, like, really enjoy the Teal Mask and try to, like, soak it in. Yeah, I could check the Pokédex, that's true. That's right. The starter's determined by... Let's see. The starter egg is determined by... oh, wait. Oh, did I not? Oh, wait, let me, Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so the egg is determined by your, by what you picked, huh? Let's see what I... okay, it was Sprigatito. Okay, I chose Sprigatito. Yeah, if it's for Coco, you're good. I guess it was Sprigatito, so... But I guess I got it with Coco in the... Oh no, my light died. Because I forgot to charge it. I should probably go... I should probably plug it in. I should probably plug it in. But then I have to... get up and step away from stream for a second. Here, well, let me hatch this egg. Let us see what is inside this egg. And then we'll get back to battling people. So we can get the experience on the egg. Oh, Turtwig's here too. Oh, it's a Turtwig? Alright. Let's roll. Okay, so it's the same type. What happened? Why do I have a crown suddenly? Yo! Yeah, it's a YouTube thing. Basically, what they've been integrating into live chats now is kind of like a ranking system. Of like, ranking who interacts with the chat. Right, so if you send a lot of chats, then you get experience points, right? Doesn't it show it like at the top? And then like the top three people with the most of that experience and like will get ranked or something, and they'll have that next to their name. It's weird. I get it. I understand it. I get what they're doing. But it's also like, it'd be neat if maybe, well. Also, I kind of want to catch a Volbeat just to have him around. No, I don't think I can kill it with a Dragon Claw. I guess I do. It was a crit. Does Flame Body still hatch eggs faster? Probably. I don't know if I have anyone with Flame Body. The thing is with, I think with Scarlet and Violet is like, it gives you more, probably more steps. Like, it's easier to take a lot of steps. Dang it. Yeah, super chatting give you XP? Yes. That is true. Which, by the way, I'm still, like, I'm still thinking, I'm still planning, but, okay, so there's going to be no stream next week. There's not going to be a stream next week because I will be away, but when I come back, I think we might do a really big live stream. Well, it's still all, like, I'm still planning, still thinking, right? But I think, okay, so next Friday, I'll be away, so no live stream. I'll have some videos scheduled, hopefully, right? And then the week after that is going to be August 1st. Though I think I will be working that day because, I'm going to be honest, I've got a lot of stuff that I need to pay for. So I was given the opportunity to work somewhere else on that Friday. And it's kind of better for me to do that instead of streaming. But I have the Saturday free. I have Saturday, August 2nd free. So I thought, what if I do a big live stream that day? A really big, really long live stream. And we kind of turn it into a fun thing. Maybe. Not necessarily a donathon, not necessarily a subathon, but, you know, along those lines, maybe. And by the way, look, that took like no time for the egg to hatch. So so it is a Turtwig then, huh? Oh no, it's a Chimchar. Okay, so it's opposite. Hey, I'll take the Chimchar. We'll rock with Chimchar. Actually, yeah, that's good to have a fire type here. Chimchar. Let's go. Oh yeah, literally everyone has the same amount. Yeah, I think like definitely because like, you know, smaller group, so it's a little easier to get that. I've been in a few streams with like a few hundred viewers, so it's like, oh, it's like, all right, gotta get in early. You gotta start chatting early to get your points, to get your experience, right? Hello, everyone. Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. We're just hanging out in the Teal mask. Just hatched a Chimchar egg. No challenge, no... Oh, wait. That's right, I was going to battle the backpack here. No challenge going on. No, nothing serious. We're just playing on the Nintendo Switch 2 to experience the high frame rate. And I kind of want to, like, soak in everything that Kitakami has to offer. Because, honestly, I really like this, and I kind of like it better than mainland Paldea. I kind of like the land of Kitakami better than mainland Paldea. I wish there were more towns. I think it would be really cool if, like, You know, because you have the main one, right? You have Mosui Town. I think it'd be really cool if there were like another town. I don't know, maybe by the forest, right? Or wherever. Oh no, the starting the egg. Oh, the starting the egg is completely random. Oh, it was an odd misconception that it was based on your starter. Ooh, okay. Okay, I kind of like that. I like that it's completely random. And I was gonna switch, but I pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, Kitakami 6 that. Yeah, aesthetically very nice. Yeah, the smaller area helped. That's true. I like that it is smaller and it feels very cozy. Maybe I would have liked if it were slightly bigger. Again, you know, right now just playing through on Switch 2, it's like, oh, there's no issue of like performance with it. And there we go. We're gonna get our Infernape very soon. I do just wish that you could do the you can actually go inside buildings. And that's just something in general in Scarlet Violet. I wish there were more building interiors and a little more fleshed out. And I think, because then I think that would have been really cool. Hey, whoa. He fell out of the, or he jumped out of the water. I don't know what's... To me, like, Weepin' Bell looks greener than it should be. Is it just me? I could have sworn it's more yellow. I know there's like one really old like trading card where it looked a lot greener than normal. It was like Erica's Weepin' Bell or something. That's what it reminds me of. Honestly, it's probably just the lighting. Yeah, I think it's the lighting. Yeah, because right now we're in eternal sunset because of the story. Oh, one of the Ogre Clan. We'll pick off the Ogre Clan as we see them. I think this is a fun idea. That's another thing, is that like I would have liked a lot more extra little things in Kitakami. This was like a fun. Oh man. This isn't good. That's very bad, actually. Yeah. Oh, I forgot their high level. And here I am, like, trying to cultivate some Pokemon a little better. Yeah, I remember when this Sword Shield DLC came out, you preferred Isle of Armor just because you hate the hook around Tundra just being icy. But both the Scarlet Violet DLC is very nice aesthetically. The fact that Pokemon Center is up here in the outdoors and Legends of the Ending doesn't give me hope for being able to enter buildings. That's the thing I know is, like, at the very least, there'll be some buildings that we can enter, right? And I took a lot of damage. Oh, wait. Oh, it got Cute Charm. Maybe, like, we can stun it? No. I think I'm gonna lose this one, because I didn't bring Pokemon. I brought Pokemon that are, like, the same level as the regular trainers with me. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I noticed that is that the Pokemon centers are like, yeah, they're very like indoor-outdoor kind of deal. So it's like, I hope so, because here's the thing. With it being a city, like, there's no way they're not going to let you enter buildings in Legends EA, right? Legends Arceus, at least in the town of Jubilife Village, you could enter every building. The stores were outside, though. That was true. The stores were outside. But you could enter everybody's house. So, and again, with Legends EA being a city, that's got to be the case. And we have seen in one trailer that there was an interior battlefield at one point. Also, hey, Lockadox with the membership renewal who says, finally remembered it was Friday. Wow. Let's go. How's it going? We're chilling. Right now I'm kind of losing. But we're doing good. We're doing good. Hope you're doing good. You know, middle of the month, July. And also he got screens up, so it's like, okay, we got the draw. got the draw. And I know the screens are gonna... man, what do I do? I think I just throw every Pokemon I got. Oh, he's got like 4 Pokemon. Can I like run? Oh yeah, you can give up. You can just give up. I like that. I forgot you can do that. Yeah, you can just surrender anytime you want. Alright, well let's get back out there and keep battling some of the other trainers. But yeah. How's your July been? Mine's been pretty good. Like I said, just very busy. Got a lot going on. And it's kind of getting to me. Not gonna lie, it's kind of getting to me. But I see. I like honestly, as soon as I finish this trip, as soon as I, oh, you're wonderful. As soon as I get back from this trip that I'm going on next week, I should be able to kind of chill out, I think. And the trip isn't even like a, you know, a business type thing. It's like a, you know, a family thing. But just the fact of like, okay, there's a lot of stuff I need to get done, and there's stuff I need to get done before I leave, and while I'm gone, I won't be able to work on stuff. And just the whole, I don't like traveling. I like going places, but I don't like traveling. Just the act of actually traveling, or the process of it. Was that Riolu eating an apple? There's like a lot more little... There's like a lot of little things that the wild Pokemon will do that I feel like you just like don't notice if you're not looking, if you're not paying attention. And hey, thank you for subscribing, John Grant. What's up? You're probably not watching the stream, probably watching the video. But hey, that's still cool. That is the funny thing about like about the... Oh, that's a Turtonator. Or no, not Turtonator. That's a Dreadnought. So we can unlock this fly spot for later. No! Yeah, Erica's Weeping Bell card was very green. Yeah. A new Unite update? I think I saw people talking about it. Yeah, you can enter buildings in Lumiose in X and Y. Yeah, I'm fairly confident. It's just because of Scarlet and Violet that I think makes anyone, like, a little worried. I think it's mostly because with Scarlet and Violet, they wanted you to, like, hey, experience the wilderness, experience the open world. And then with Legends ZA, it's going to be like, you're gonna enjoy the one city. And buildings are part of a city. Insides of buildings are part of the city, so. But, you know, I'm still curious to see more gameplay, which we'll probably see next week. No. I say next week, but it's this Tuesday. This Tuesday, Pokemon Presents. So, okay, next calendar week, but literally less than 7 days. Where are, you know, yeah, I guess there are not a lot of trainers here, or maybe if anything, they're like on top of these things. Yeah, oh, thank you, Pokemon Unite. Yeah, it's so cool. You don't have to feed your Pokemon every time to lose. Yeah. If you're like, oh, okay, this is unwinnable, let me just quit. Because that's a, you know, a valid thing. Oh, we can go inside the caves, too. Ooh. Man. This looks kind of funny in here. Oh yeah, I remember I found a shiny Snorunt in here. Like literally while I was recording something. I forgot what video it was. Was it my video on the Kitakami Ogre Clan? It might have been. Yeah, literally like one of the videos I was making while I was getting footage for it. Found a shiny Snorunt in here. So like, ah, cool, glad I was recording. What is this EXP system even? Not the stream experience points? Yeah, it's like, it's something by default YouTube's doing. I don't think you can disable it. I've seen some people talk about it, and I think that From what I've seen, you can't disable it. I guess I'll keep it then. Well, I mean, if I don't have a choice, right? But basically, it literally is just like, hey, keep track of who's chatting the most and who's interacting the most. And they get a cool crown. Kind of like, on one hand, it's kind of nice to, like, incentivizes people to chat, right? Get the funny crown next to you. But also, like, I mean, ideally, what should incentivize people to chat is, me streaming, or me, like, hopefully being entertaining, I guess, or playing a cool game that people like, or something like that. Or, again, your personal interest in the game. What the? Oh, it's a Dynamo. Oh, wait, you're talking about how stuff in the grocery mart was just like a menu? We'll be able to enter those again. Yeah. Like how there was a mart, but you couldn't go inside it. Like, it made sense for Legends Arceus because, time period. And that's just how, like, stores are in, that setting. And even, like, obviously, right, if you visit other places outside of the, I was going to say U.S., but, main cities, right? Like little markets, right? Little outdoor kind of markets are like that. Oh, this is where we would find Pheasantipity. We'll come back for that. Oh wait, no, that's where I entered, though. Yeah, or talking to other chatters. Okay, or adding other people do that. Yeah. Gonna be #1 worst chatter global. Let's go. It doesn't carry over to every chat. It's always like, it's only specifically for, like, this stream, right? So, like, any experience that you earn in this chat, right, is not going to carry over to the next stream. Yeah, because one person I watched, I noticed this. I'm like, oh, I need, and I fell for it. I'll admit, I fell for it. Whereas, like, I need to be #1. I need to be the #1 chatter. I need to be the #1 chatter in the stream so that my Oshi will notice me. I can't believe I fell back down to #2. Oh no. Chat, who's y'all's Oshi? Oh no. Can't wait for for the ground units in Unite. I gotta get back into Unite. I booted it up a bit with Switch 2, and I really like how it runs on Switch 2. I just had, like, issues with, like, oh wow, yeah, these menus do not load fast enough to be comfortable on Switch 1. Yeah, like, interiors we're planning for Scarlet and Violet just cut because of time constraints. Oh man, for, like, every single building, that would have been nice. They kept all the important ones, right? Obviously, for the school, that has all the interiors. You can go inside your own house, inside Nemona's house. What are the other interiors in Scarlet Violet? All the gyms, right? All the gyms and places where gyms take place. And some sandwich stores. Are there any trainers in the forest here? Are there any trainers in the forest? Here, I thought there was a shiny Luxio. And I'm like, wait a second. Luxio's not purple when it's shiny. Oops. Okay, so you're saying if you sit in the live stream section of the channel and refresh until you start stream every Friday, you could be the #1 chatter? Technically. I think, honestly, even if you're in the waiting room, right? Because you can still chat before the stream starts as long as, I make the waiting room part. So I think even that counts, I'm pretty sure. Even if you just pop in and say, yo, 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 constantly, probably. What does Oshi even mean? It means, like, it just means, like, the one you're a fan of the most. Normally used in, like, for idols and VTubers now. It just means, like, the one you watch the most and support the most, I guess. IDK me. Something like that. Yeah, you do need to interact with the chat. Mm-hmm. What, to get the points? I wonder, could I mean, I'm gonna be in here with an alt account, chatting in my own stream, and becoming my own #1. Man, I can't believe it. They introduced PvP for YouTube chats. Oh no, like the sky. Wait. Thea sky unit layout. Oh, is being redone. A Groudon is replaced for Rayquaza. Oh, Groudon. Okay. I need to keep up to date with these. Yeah, I'm not seeing any trainers here. Have I exhausted all the trainers? I hope not, because I could use a little more experience. You can't rebattle them, huh? That's another thing, is I don't get why so many trainers, like, have, like, one Pokemon and that's it. I think just in general, too, in Scarlet Violet, that was kind of the case. Yeah, I'm on a journey. I'm a trainer. One Pokemon. Literally standing right next to a bunch of wild ones. Oh, it doesn't persist between streams? Yeah, no, it resets every stream. Which kind of, I think that's at least good. I think that would have become way too toxic, I guess, maybe? I don't know if I'd call it that. But way too like, oh man, I gotta show up for every stream now. I gotta say something in every stream. I gotta earn those experience points. You know. Have I played Bonanza? I have not yet. I haven't played it because well, it came out like yesterday, technically. I haven't bought it yet, and because I know I'm going to be really busy, so I'm not going to have the time that I want to give it, that I'm going to want to dedicate to it, to sit down and play it, until August, or until I get back from my trip. So, that's why I haven't got it. I think it was just saying, although earlier, that it's like, oh, it'd be nice to play. I could play it on the plane, but I think I'd rather play it on my TV, in my nice house, and with my snacks at the ready. So I'm gonna wait until I come back, and then I'll play it. I'll sit down, I'll play it, and enjoy it. But yeah, to be fair, I feel like there's an upper limit chat size before chatting feels completely superfluous. Yeah, definitely for like larger chats. When I'm in there, I kind of just like do emotes only. Like there are some good, there are some people who will have like, you know, like 300 chatters or 300 viewers, right? Maybe not chatters all at the same time, but like 300 viewers in the stream, and they're able to like not necessarily keep up with the chat, but like read things from the chat like pretty frequently, and still interact with it, right? Without needing to do like, you know, like the super chat messages to like not filter out, but you know what I mean. When there's like a really large chat and it's like, oh, I can't read everything, so let me only read the super chats, that kind of deal. Which, you know, again makes sense. Like you're right, when there are a lot of people chatting, it is like, you know, my thing's gonna get lost. I mean, like I said, when you have like the emotes, and then it's like, you know, say something exciting, then everyone can like do that and like wall of emotes. I think that's funny. Oh, as in like the EXP doesn't keep going. As in like whatever you have now, it will go away at the end of the stream today. All right, I gotta hurry up and do something. We battled Kieran. Maybe I'll just progress the story forward then. 'Cause I'm not finding. I think I have just battled everybody except for the Ogre Clan, who are gonna give me a lashing. Oh wait, no. I think if there's anyone up here, I don't think we battled them. Well, let me progress the story then. Oh no. Oh wait, were we not done here? Oh yeah, ready to call a night? Okay, there it is. The next day. I was incredibly on the fence with Bonanza, and seeing everyone calling it 10 out of 10 makes me think you should get it. but also $110 is a big hit. Oh, that's how much it is over there. I mean, I'm so curious of like, because I know, you know, different dollars, right? Like compared to US dollars, like, as I know, you know, Canadian dollars, like things cost more there. But I wonder, like, it's not necessarily like, because I realized, like, is it that it costs more necessarily? Because obviously, like, you know, one Canadian dollar is not equal to one US dollar. They're different. But does it typically, like, and, you know, that's just how, like, money is in general, right? Different currencies are, like, super different in general. But when it's, like, dollars, and it's so close, like, that's the thing I gotta ask. Like, is, like, $5, like, still your typical, like, basic... I guess it would be, huh? Because it's still, like, like, they're... like, the dollars are close enough. Like, I guess that's a question. How much is a candy bar, right? Like, you figure. I mean, I know a candy bar is not $1 anymore. Not even $1 US dollar. It's like $1.50, $1.50 US dollars. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the currency. I don't get the different currencies all that much. But it's like, no, it's still $72.50 USD. That's still like more here. So it does cost more technically. They round it up. Yeah, that's only $2.55 US more than the price. The US at least. Yeah, but that's still like, again, $2.50. That's like, you know, that's a candy bar. That's an extra candy bar. Extra 2 candy bars, you know, if you're lucky. I'll be waiting. Since you have Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and Mario Odyssey to play, you started Breath of the Wild 1 year ago, and you're in Zora's Domain. I have not played Breath of the Wild. It's one of those things that's like, I'll get to it when I decide to really get into Zelda. But I think that's kind of the neat thing of, like, Switch, is that, like, there's so much on it. So I think you can pretty, like... I think you can get, like, a pretty good and diverse, like, library, right? Even if you're not going to buy brand new games, it's like, well, there's this older one that I have not played yet. So why not? So I think I'm going the weird way up the mountain. What would be the best way up the mountain? I mean, we can start climbing it, but... Oh, here. There's Atop. And that was your point with the big message. Big chat, not fun to talk in. Small chat, nice to talk in. Yeah, I would kind of agree too. Is like, you know, sometimes I like just like fading into the group, fading into the crowd, right? And that's like what the large chat is for. And then, hey, you know, maybe if like you say something funny and streamer reads it, there's that. But also, like, again, with the smaller chats, it's like, oh yeah, no, it's a lot more like, we're all here, we're all in this together, that kind of deal. I don't know. You get it, you get it. And so I kind of like that there's, I kind of like that I can kind of maintain that. And obviously the upside of like with streaming on YouTube is that the VOD just automatically gets saved and it's there on the channel basically forever. And I know like a lot of people watch the VODs, especially too because I know it's okay. So it's kind of an interesting thing, right? So obviously when I make the thing for the stream and say, hey, stream is starting soon, here's the waiting room for it, and that probably gives like some notification, or you'll see it in the subscription box. And then what was I saying? And then obviously once the stream starts, it's there and it'll be there. But I know once basically when it processes, when it finishes like processing, I guess that's how you would say it. But I mean that when tomorrow, okay, right now for me it's Friday afternoon, we're streaming, we're having a good time, it's live. But then like tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, the stream is gonna like finish processing and be like, okay, now it's fully saved as a VOD, and it will kind of like re-pop into the subscription feed. So like you'll see, so then it'll show up again, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right. That's right, this is here. This VOD happened. Now I have the time to sit down and watch some of it. Oh, I lived it. I think we're really going to just have to start battling wild Pokemon because a lot of them have, like, some pretty high levels. just gotta battle the bulky ones. There's no Audino here, huh? There's a Snorlax. Any little guy that I run into, we're beating up. Yeah, now see up the mountain, they're all level 68. Yeah, definitely smaller streams are more fun to interact with, but the moments are bigger. Yeah, and bigger ones are something. Yes. Like they all have their own advantages, and I think that is also cool too. Because like could you imagine like a super hype moment, and just like, you know, 100 people being there, all seeing it live? Like whoa. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I like. I'd like to, you know, keep growing with the streaming, and it's still fun to do. I still enjoy it, and it's still cool. And again, hopefully, like with the one on, okay, I mentioned it before, but tentatively August 2nd, we'll do like a 10-hour live, maybe. I don't know if it'll be 10 hours specifically, but I want to do a really long stream on August 2nd. It's like a big kind of celebration thing. Like, hey, yeah, woo. And then, you know, I'll be honest, especially with Pokemon Worlds next month. I booked my hotel already for Pokemon Worlds. And, you know, it's good. I have my ticket for Worlds. I'm going as a spectator, by the way. I have my ticket for entry to Worlds, and I just booked my hotel. Which, you know, we could do, but, you know, be honest, it's not necessarily like, you know, not cheap. So I think maybe doing a long live stream might be a fun way to have fun, and maybe potentially dampen some of the blow of that. Like I was gonna do all that anyway, and you know I had some set aside for it, obviously, and I was prepared for it. I had planned to, and then obviously it's all gonna like feed back into the channel with going there, and hopefully I can record stuff, and obviously I'll be there with other PokeTuber people, so that's going to be a fun experience. And I'm, you know, we're probably not going to be like vlogging every single minute, right? But you know, hopefully getting to do some stuff together. That's the point. That will be fun. That will be fun. Yeah, man, there's still no trainers. Well, let's go ahead and head to the pool. We're going to do that. We're going to get to do that Milotic battle, right? That's what's in the pool. I have everyone for that. Man, maybe a grass type would have been nice to get. Oh, you got Echoes of Wisdom last weekend. Very fun game. Oh, you have already 100% completed. Ooh. That was another one, like all the... what was it? Link's Awakening, right? That was the one they did before, and then now Echoes of Wisdom, kind of like in the same vein of it. That's another one seems interesting. Of like, oh, I think I could get into that. I think that'd be like an interesting way to get into the Zelda. You could say you were doing the weird route up the mountain. What's up, Gator Nation? Yo, how's it going, Gator Nation? What's up? What do we say? We need like... No, we don't need a name. Again, that's the whole... Oh, the VTubers. Alright, here's my mascot. And here's the viewer's name. I mean, you know, be funny. Be funny. Man. Okay, we bug buzzed. We're anticipating Champions news happening during Worlds, but it's probably coming in the next couple of days with the presents. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I mean, it could be possible though with Worlds, because the thing is with Worlds is like, you know, they do show off stuff there, but most of what they show off is like pretty competitive focused, mostly. What they'll show off is like, hey, here's this new Pokemon coming back in the new game, or like this mechanic, or especially with the card game, right? They always announce big stuff with the card games at the at Worlds. I think I will need some better Pokemon. Dang. I'm very curious. We don't have any word of how long the Pokemon Presents is going to be, do we? Or maybe they'll release champions at Worlds? That would be crazy. News next month, and then release Shadow Drop at Worlds? No. They wouldn't. Would they do that? It'd be super interesting. And that's the thing, too, is because, like, if they want it to count for the next season, for the next competitive season, they're going to have to, like, release it soon. That is true. That is true. Yeah, probably not. Please present show us Mega Zygarde, so we know y'all know what's happening. Like, they didn't confirm Mega Zygarde in the trailer, but would they? Would it be like Mega Zygarde complete? Would they do that? Yeah, we do. Okay, we know Zia is gonna have new Megas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty certain they are. Yeah, I'm very curious of what they will show off on Tuesday. 100%. We're gonna see more gameplay of Legends EA. I think that's a given. And everything else is, I think, kind of like up in the air. Of like, oh, it could be. I mean, obviously, we're gonna see stuff of like for every little spin-off game. Maybe not like summer updates, because I think most of them have already started their summer events. Also, what did that? Also, look. You can glide around this, no problem. No! A fish! I mean, that is a really good question. Would they? Do you think they would give Zygarde a Mega? Also, these Yanma are probably like higher level than my Yan Mega. What the heck, dude? Show us the gimmick band the Champions trainers have. The multi-band. It works for every gimmick. That would be crazy. Or no, they've already shown off Mega Evolutions, right? For Champions. Yeah, I didn't have it in the first trailer. How long? Was that in February? The last time? Yeah, the last or the only time you got any news for Champions. I'm very curious. I am very curious of it. I think it is fair to expect details soon. If not Tuesday, then definitely in August for Worlds. That's right, there's a cave here. And look, we're gonna pass the very shiny Salandit that you always think is shiny the first time you pass by it. Wait, is it here? There's a slimy Salandit that hangs out on one of the ledges here, right? Or sometimes, I don't know. Oh, got a lot of rocks. Big nugget. Glamora. You saw it? You know they have it. They have a single band that can do everything. I mean, it's the big mon of the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Carbon Cave. Where's Diancie? Hey, wait. Come on, you can't do that. You can't make me flinch. It's not allowed. That's not allowed either. Carbon's confused. Dude. Oh no. Wait, maybe I don't use that. Maybe I save that. I like that you can auto heal just by pressing the minus, but I wish that worked for reviving too. And for... Oh, it doesn't work for special conditions, so it only does for HP. And a lot of small candies here. Clangorous Soul. Man, that was... Yeah, boost all stats, And some wait, oh, by using some of its own HP. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Okay, now let me get out of here nice and easy. Wait, was that another? Oh wait, no. I think by this point, by the time we got this, no, ZA was announced in 24th. That's right. The Carbon Cave was a hint. It was a hint for Legend ZA all along. The whole time. Can I cheese the battle against her? Her Pokemon are going to be level 75, though. But that'd be good experience. Yeah, I think her Pokemon are like higher level than Kieran's, right? That's a good question. Let me pull up Kieran's team. Kieran. Kieran. Battle. Which battle did I do? Oh, that oh, cool. I hit my mic. Sorry. Oh, wait, let me go back here. This thing I don't like about this. Okay, good. Oh, it's gonna get even hotter. Or colder, I guess. Oh, that's kind of cool. How did I not know that was... We could fall through there. Oh, is that... What the heck? Oh, no, that's not the cave. Okay. I thought that was Ogre Clan's cave for a second. You all right? Here, where are we? Where are we going now? Oh, to their house. That's right. That's right, we just got the crystals and Grandpa's gonna fix the mask. Okay. Now I remember. I wasn't paying attention because I was like, oh, I've seen this story before. Let me just keep an eye out for any little funny thing. Because even here. Let's go around the town. Because even here, there are quite a few buildings. Like, this is a pretty sizable town by Pokemon standards, right? Alright, so you got this one, which is attached to the shop. And that has an excuse to be outside because, you know, that's like the style for it. Okay. You have a house here. Obviously can't enter, but there's a house here. Got the community center. You can enter here, but, you know, it's not as extensive. Another house. That's 2 houses, or 3 houses. 1, 2, 3. 4 houses. 5 houses. 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, again, pretty sizable for a Pokemon town. But, you know, maybe this is... Maybe now that we're in the new era of Pokemon, you know, we can make bigger... Like, the small towns are bigger, technically. And imagine if you could go inside them. Inside the mall. Though even still, I think there are way more people here than... could fit in all the... Yeah, there are way more people here that could, like, actually fit in all these houses, I think. Unless there are just a lot of really large families. I mean, that's how I think of things. That's how I think of it. Give us the Pokemon Town Builder game. Yeah, give us the Pokemon game where we can like build our little town, and we can choose what goes where, and we can move things around, and people can like live in it. That's what we need. I'd be up for it. Or, you know, as a side feature in a main game. Oh yeah, I can just fly here. So. And it loads faster too now. Let's go, big W. Big W. But I guess that's kind of what I meant when I said, like, I think it could have used another little town, like, you know, maybe further by the forest. Or, well, no, maybe away, maybe on the other side, right? Then the forest should, like, should look more secluded. Maybe on the other side of this apple hill. No. What are you doing? Villain arc time. Oh wait, no, maybe I should have prepped my team. He has. Oh yeah, he's gonna lead the end mega. I should have waited. I should have waited. Trainer Kieran. Who am I? I think still. Oh no, Mamoswine. Okay, good. Man, if only I had a good rock move. An ancient power, and that'll still do something maybe. Yeah, we gotta fix these levels. That's the thing. I feel like if you were to do this as, like, I think it only works when you're playing it, like, before you're able to. Oh no, I could have gone back to mainland at any time to to train these Pokemon. Yo, what's up? I was watching a Mamoswine video. Noticed could have for one reference that Power Rangers Dino Charge. Yeah, because it created an alternate timeline where dinosaurs live. True. Sheesh. Can I quit this one? I wanted the fun shout. Like, yeah, I feel like just there aren't enough trainers in here, aren't enough Pokemon. Is enough way to get experience if you want to do a thing of, like, using only Pokemon that you catch here. To me, I think it's boring bringing your post-game team here. But again, if you're doing it for... Hang on, where is... I mean, that would be interesting to try and do things, like, while you're playing it. Like, in the middle of your playthrough. Also, the way that the battles just work, just flow so much better now. Cramorant. Sure, maybe. Oh, what the heck? Sorry, no, my screen... What happened to my screen? It didn't fall asleep, because it's not supposed to do that. And cool, I flinch. Okay, yeah, you can see. If it's a story one, then you can't get out of here. Please, Kieran. And see, now my Yanmega's like, oh, it's gonna be weak to the Cramorant. Once I do that, maybe I should just, like, grab my post game team Pokemon and just do that. Use them for the rest of this. Which even then, I don't know how much, like, how useful they'd be, because they already missed out on a lot of the spirits of doing this. I mean, we can run around Kitakami a bit more. Just for fun. Game became playable by buying a Switch 2, 450 DLC, Scarlet Violet. Haha. I don't find that one funny because it's like it's literally not true. Please don't encourage the what do you call it? The people who say that, because it's like, man, I can't believe I had to spend $1,000 just for this game to look good on a new TV. I can't believe I had to spend, you know, a few $10,000 just to actually have a decent commute to work in my new car. But also at the same time, like, they should have made Scarlet Violet work on Switch 1 if possible, or just, you know, move along. I can't believe Pokemon Unite made me spend $4.50 too bad. The funny. He's got a Pikachu, by the way. Yeah, though, it's like, you know, I put up with Scarlet and Violet, and I still liked it. I still liked it on Switch 1. But it was definitely, I think, like, just playing it now on Switch 2 with the update, and when everything, like, works well, it's like, it's just night and day. It is night and day. It's like, wow. Barn. How could he? How could he do that? Yeah, it was playable, but it wasn't easily playable. True, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, because it's like, yeah, you know, it's fine. It was like, it was a good Pokemon game, copium required. This one, now it's a good Pokemon game, no copium required. Hello. Okay, yeah, that's right. I didn't get you before. Also, let me check what I got in TMs. I think I got Ice Fang. A Rock Tomb. I got Rock Slide. Yeah. That's the thing, having a playthrough like this, Rock Blast, where I kind of have like the minimum. Play safe. I thought that said play safe for a second. Speed, Brush, Rain, Misty Train, Ice Block, Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Wild Charge, Focus Blast, Hurricane, Trick Room, Bug Buzz, Drake, Terrorblast, Charge, Smackdown. Smackdown on Mamoswine. There we go. Lash out. Lash out. They get angry. Also have to evolve the Monferno. Oh, did I see you last? Oh, let's see. Think you got an idea for next main series playthrough? Can it be Pokemon games? Some developers that you battle at the end of each game. That'd be a funny one. That would be an interesting one. I don't know if I'd want, like, see, it's interesting, but the thing is that, like, I don't know, for a whole stream series, I think, you know, that works for the people who stream like multiple days a week. But because I'm like, the thing is, like, I think those ones like work really well too, especially because like then you take them and like, oh, turn them into a video, right? Then it all kind of becomes condensed. Here's the video, here's the intro and the challenge and the idea, and here's how it went. Possibly. I kind of want to start putting videos out like that, where it's like, I played this game using only this, and, you know, have the cool narration across the whole thing. Yeah, that'd be something fun to eventually do. I mean, so far this year we've already got random Pokemon, right? Oh no, I should have killed him. DLC looks cool with Sugar Cop. It is fun. I like Kitakami. And, you know, enjoy my Switch 2. The thing is, I don't play my Switch 2 all that often because I have to, you know, I have to do stuff. But Friday nights are my Switch 2 nights. Well, I mean, Friday while I stream, Friday afternoon, and then I end stream, eat dinner, and then I come back and I play Switch again. But, like, you know, by myself. On the bigger TV. Did we? Yeah, we went basically everywhere. We battled basically everyone. Not being helpful. Alright, I guess we'll grind against, like, wild Pokemon here. And we can still yap and explore. And see all the fun things there are to see. Like I said. I think... Whoa. Oh. Man, they were black for a bit. The shadow Pokemon. No, yeah, like I was saying is that I just really like... I really like the setting of this. I really like the setting of the land of Kitakami. Here I am feeling nostalgic too for 2 years ago when it first came out. No, honestly, yeah. Scarlet Violet. So it was a great fun time. Smackdown. And eventually we gotta get the what do you call it? A real rock slide. How do you rank the DLC areas? Alabama, Crown Tundra, Kitakami, Blueberry. If we're talking strictly areas, huh? Oh wait, I could have just Ice Fang the whole time. If we're talking strictly areas, I might say Kitakami's up there. That's a good. Okay, I like Kitakami because it does feel like a mini region, and I really like that. I like the vibes of it. I like Isle of Armor for being this island, right? And for the feeling. And I like the little progression through it. It's, you know, it's a pretty large area, but I like that, you know, well, it's about the size of the wild area, give or take, right? So I like how you can kind of run through it pretty easy. You want to make that your daily, you know, picking up items kind of grind area. You know, I like the dojo, but the thing is, there's not much more beyond just that. Hang on. Does that Mudbray look... No. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I thought this one had, like, darker feet than normal. Okay, no. It's very good. It's just the lighting. Yeah, what does shiny Mudbray even look like? What does its actual shiny look like? I'm getting tricked. I'm getting bamboozled. No, so for areas, yeah, I like Isle of Armor. I like the dojo, but the thing is, there's only the dojo there. Oh, the shiny's yellow. Okay, that makes sense. Like, more of the body is colored, probably. Okay, Crown Tundra. I really like Crown Tundra for the feeling, because there's a lot there, you know, or like lore-wise and like. You know, setting-wise, I think it's neat. I like the little town of Freezington. Oh yeah, that's another thing, like Freezington, right? They put a town in, like, an area where you can move the camera. But again, this is Sword and Shield. But still, you can go inside every building. Oh, it's yellow with bluish hair. Oh, okay, now I remember. Okay. I like Blueberry Academy. And it has a whole area that you can, like... the thing is, though, it's the school again. It has the terrarium, but then everything else is like another school. So I like it. I don't know if I like the feeling of the area, though. If that's what we're going by, if that's what we're talking about. Because otherwise, I like the features. You know, like the story, the characters, a lot of the features there. You know, the BBQs are cool to grind up. Yeah, if we are talking features. Also, you know, hang on. Anyone find it funny? Anyone find it funny that Vullaby And what the heck was its name? What's the stork's name? What's the stork's name? Bombardier. And I find it funny how Bombardier and Vullaby like spawn in the same area. Because it's like, oh, you know, here's a stork. Delivers the babies. Ha 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 ha. And then look, here's the baby with the diaper. And then also they're both dark flying type. I just think that's funny. You like the vibes of the beach section of the Blueberry Academy? True. True. That one is nice. I mean, you know, overall, like, I think the idea of, you know, that artificial island is cool. Not necessarily my favorite kind of thing, right? But I like them. If we're talking like story and mechanics and features, then like, okay, that's completely different. Then I might just put Blueberry Academy like way up there because of, you know, all the Pokemon they introduced, and you know, you can get every starter Pokemon there, or not introduced but reintroduced, right? You get all the starter Pokemon there. There's some good battles there. I like you know, basically the extra little league that you go through for it. I like that it, you know, you can unlock true flying with Koraidon and Miraidon. I like, I said that, like the BBQs. Those are good grinds to get in. I like the synchro machine. Yeah, synchro machine. I think overall I would put, like, if we're talking like Scarlet Violet DLC versus Sword Shield DLC, then yeah, definitely Scarlet Violet is like, you know, the better one. I still like Sword and Shield DLC. I think it was a great addition. And it was a fun surprise. And I will say that, like, and I know they were like right, like geographically, right, those locations were like right next to Sword Shield, but because it was something new and different. And I will say though that with Kitakami being like so different, right, the feeling and location and inspiration being so different from Paldea, I think it justifies it being like a separate thing and separate part of the story. And then kind of same thing with kind of the same thing with Blueberry Academy, because it's so far away, and because it is literally Unova. Oh, write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Document it. We got a stutter. First Scarlet Violet stutter of the Switch 2. Also, yeah, no, that's where I'm going. Yeah, because I think the Pokemon with the highest levels are just all up here in the north. People want Unova remakes, and look what we got for being patient. Oh yeah, the thing is, like, I think a good amount of like remake talk is like wanting it ASAP. It's like, all right, cool. We got the. All right, we got one remake. Time for the next one now, right now. It's like, slow down. Game still stutters, but it's not as bad as the original. I haven't noticed anything like it, like until just now. And it, like, I think it was a lot more common before. So like, I'm genuinely surprised that it happened at all. Like a full on like 2-second freeze, right? Because that would happen before, and I'd be like, well, there's another one. But that's literally the first I've experienced in like a month of owning the Switch 2. Oh. We kind of survive it. Do we one-shot? Yeah, of course. We got the 4 times effectiveness on them. Toad's cool flaps. The flaps of Mushroom. Wait, am I an idiot? I haven't not been doing this the whole time. Why are you scared already? Oh, Mimikyu. No, 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 the Stantler. Get the Stantler. Come back here. Run faster. There we go. That'll make collecting everything a lot easier. Yeah, or not. Okay. The Mimic. I believe a Pokemon company had a thing. Oh, cool. It's not even full. I believe Pokemon Company had a thing about how they only had BDSP made because people were expecting it and didn't even want to make it. How they avoid the pattern now. Yeah, definitely. Have I never interacted with a Pikachu? Came up as unknown. Oh no. Yeah, no, definitely. It's like you can fully tell that they're like they wanted to make Legends Arceus, and that they just like they're like, oh no, what if people think it's too different? And then they had BDSP made. Yeah, it'd be really crazy if like we only got BDSP and no Legends Arceus. Like BDSP in the state it was in. I much prefer that. I much prefer that. Though it would kind of be nice to have like a, good core game, like, as in like with the mechanics of a modern core game. Yeah, no, this is much better. Why was I not doing this before? How did I forget this is a feature? How did I forget about the Let's Go feature? Also, we can evolve Monferno. No, get away from me. Oh. It's a Apom. Better than Monster Hunter Wilds on average PCs? No. Yeah, I have not gotten Wilds. Because I was like, I don't have like I have a decent computer, not amazing. I need to get a good one eventually. Honestly, really soon. But we got other expensive priorities. No. A blonde moment. No, don't say that. I am blonde. Hey, could you let me get out of here, Apom? Okay. My package was just delivered. So I'm going to go ahead and get my package. We're going to take a break. I'm going to get my package, going to get the cable for the light and plug it in, and we'll get back to more mad chillin'. I almost clicked the end stream button. That is not what I wanted. Also, take a break, drink some water. Alright, what's up? What is up? Now we should be good. Maybe I'm a little too blown out, but I gotta work on improving that. Oh, I forgot to do the water. There. Yeah, so I was so last week on Saturday, right? I was helping out a friend of mine set up some stuff for work on setting up stuff for eventually YouTube, right? Eventually making YouTube videos. And so that went really well. He's kind of just about ready. Still, there's still kinks to work out, right? But hopefully we'll be able to record some stuff together soon. Hopefully. That's the plan. That is the plan. It'd be all Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, though. For the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, right? But honestly, it's just really cool to be like, hey, yes, finally, I have an IRL friend who's a YouTuber, maybe. There we go. The Monkey King. Oh, wait, they're adding more megas to unite in September and December? Ooh. Nice. I mean, I say nice again, but I have not gotten into, or all that much into Unite. But I think it's really good. I think the fact that it exists is good. Because it's like, oh, I think, having a bunch, having various Pokemon games just all just doing something and working and going. And especially that one too. I think it was really filling a niche that needed to be filled of a team sport. Number 3. Number 2. I think it's definitely also because that is the thing too, is that I guess that experience thing, that chat experience thing, it, not that it scales, but it's also kind of dependent on you have to stay chatting, I guess, to keep and hold on to it or something like that. It's weird. It is weird. Dare we make games out of it? Make challenges? Suddenly climbing the ranks. Let's go. Also, every time we enter a battle, we could get to see Mamoswine's butt have 100 XP now. Let's go. I don't think I think in one stream I was in, I did have number 1. And then but I don't think I held it very long. But I was staying around number 3 the whole time. Yeah, it does increase past 100. I think that is generally what I had, is 225 or something. Until I obviously had to do something else. Went from 50 XP to 125 in a matter of 2 seconds. Yeah, it rewards people for arriving early and interacting with the chat. Yes, yeah, that is definitely it. And staying with it, I guess. Again, odd system. I'm very curious to see what other people think of it and how they're I don't know, enjoying it, right? Both viewers and YouTubers. I guess I gotta talk with some people who stream frequently on YouTube. I pressed the wrong one. Oh no, we got 2 Komo targets here. I kind of feel like the Let's Go feature works a lot better now too. So I think that people have the same number of points. It ranks you based on alphabetical order, which, okay. Is that the case? I guess so. We really got to get deep into testing, huh? Be okay. How does it work? How does he do that? Also, yeah, we're getting up to level 70 real quick. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is working. Oh, what? If it's alphabetical order, that's just sad? No. No, that's... I kind of hope it isn't. Because then it's user at 1A or no, user at A1 showing up to chat. Sniping the #1 spot. Get him. I thought I saw a big guy here. Wasn't another you. Also, the Vulpix taking naps all the time. Actually, I guess any Pokemon can take a nap here, huh? And I feel like I kept seeing Vulpix. The level 74 Grubbin at A1 would be a crazy way to snipe #1. You know, there's a good chance that hasn't been taken, huh? Or no, maybe it has. I wonder. You can change your or your handle, right? Because we got handles now on YouTube. You can change it, but I don't know how frequently you can change it. Pretty sure there's a limit. There's like a monthly limit. You. Komo looking at a Bisharp. Let's get him. Actually, I think, yeah, they'll run right to him, huh? They won't run away. Get them all. Don't get me. Yeah, because they're Dark-type Pokemon. Or, not just the type, though. Because I know, like... I'm pretty sure... Well, I know in Sword Shield, right? That was the thing where basically every Dark-type and every Fighting-type Pokemon would always run right up to you. But I'm pretty sure this one does a little more to, like... Maybe Sword Shield did the same thing. Or probably Legend of Arceus. But I know that there is, like, a thing of, like, determining which Pokemon... You know, they assign personalities to various Pokemon. To determine, you know, if they run away easy, if they get scared easy, or if they run toward you. Point is that, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does look like Pawniard and Bisharp are, like, aggressive Pokemon. Yeah, there's no, I don't know. Would it be alphabetical? That whole ranking thing? That chat ranking thing? Gotta get it up. Oh, it's not. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it is. Okay. Like, I mean, I would believe it, but also... Okay, you thought it was, but it's not. Yeah, I would believe it, but I think also it is, like... Maybe it's just because, like, with the smaller... Ooh. With the smaller areas, it kind of... Not areas. The smaller groups, it kind of... there's little less to distinguish. Going back to the good old days when making stupid stuff with... to at you on Twitter. Oh! I mean, hey, that's gonna... Again, that's... if okay, I keep talking about like it's gonna happen, but... It's potentially. The big August 2nd stream. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I do want to do like a big stream on August 2nd. And we'll try and mix things up. I'll think of things. I should do that. I should have like a section where it's like, you know, a just chatting section or a replying to stuff section or reaction section. I'll have a week to plan it and to think about it, obviously, while I'm on my trip. And I'll work on things and plan it out, and then I'll make an announcement, right? And then I'll tell all my YouTuber buddies to shout it out, please, and to post, and to join Discord chat during it. Okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good here. Oh, that's... Yeah, that wasn't Toad's Cruel. Get me out of here. We want points from the big boy. No, that's not... That's a little guy, too. I'm not going to waste my time with... Because here's the thing. In a regular battle, Mamoswine can beat Toad's Cruel. But in the simulated Let's Go auto battles, it doesn't. It doesn't want to count it. Oh yeah, and that's right, I can do the back shots on it, right? To get it, to catch it unawares. That's the strat. Oh no, dang it, I was gonna hit that with Ice Fang, but okay. Get him. Yeah, man, I love Mamoswine. So cool. What I need to do is I need to go in Legends Arceus and get my Alpha Mamoswine. Right, get one of those going. That's what we need to do. Yeah, hang on, there are Pokemon size differences in this game, but it's not like... It does shrink all the Alpha Pokemon, doesn't it? Right? It shrinks all the Alphas. Which, I get, but also, like, come on. Come on. I love my Alpha Ursaluna. I love that the Pokemon can just be huge. Oh, Mr. Goated post 8 days ago? Oh, a post in... What did I post? What was posted 8 days ago? I gotta remember. Oh, I had the weirdest case of, like... I don't know if I want to call it imposter syndrome. But, like... Because it wasn't necessarily negative, I guess. But I had the weirdest case of, like, I'd kind of been away from, like, making stuff for a while, but while I was just finishing up the video that went up today, what was I doing? I guess when I got to the outro, I had, like, this weird moment of, like, oh, shoot, I'm Gatorex. As in, like, I love that guy's videos. Wait a second, he's me? And it was, like, it was such a weird... And, it lasted, like, maybe a second or two. And I'm like, wait a second, no, hold on. What am I thinking? But it was, like, it was such a weird one. And like I say, I don't know if I want to call it imposter syndrome, because, like, it wasn't negative. Because I know that's something that, like, people can deal with. And, it's not like... Again, it's more of it in a negative way of, like, oh, there's no way that could be me, or there's no way that, like... Hang on, that's not what imposter syndrome is it? Hang on, let me... what's the definition of it? More like, I don't know, just eye for gore, right? I had an eye for gore moment. Yeah, that's not imposter syndrome. Yeah, it's more like... I don't want to say disassociation. How do you call it? What would you call that? What would you call it? It's like... Yeah, no, imposter syndrome is more like... Oh, why... It's more like, oh, I don't deserve this, kind of, right? Yeah, I gotta look at the definition for it. The definition exactly. What would you call this? Not disassociation. Also, that Pawniard picking up the TM. Man, what would you call this? Like, I don't know. It was a weird moment of, like, oh yeah, man, I forgot. I've been out of it. I have not been making anything in a while. And yeah, Mamoswine's butt again. Just keep getting the angle. Yeah, imposter syndrome is when, like, you feel... Yeah, that's it. When you feel like you're a fraud and don't feel good enough about yourself, that you're just faking everything. That's what it is. That's right, that's right. And, I would get that sometimes. But I think definitely not as severe as, like, some people can. And, yeah, it's sad. It's not, like, a good thing to deal with, right? And I know that is, like, a big thing with, like, a lot of, like, YouTube creatives. And obviously, it can apply to anyone. Anyone can experience that, but... And yeah, like I said, I used to get that a good amount, but then also, like, not so much anymore. Get over. Also, I'm just enjoying the grind here. This is cool and fun. All the auto battles, and again, all these Pokemon now actually like being higher level. Okay, we're getting there. I want everybody to be up at like level 70, at least. Especially because, you know, Kieran's gonna be a bit tough, and then especially too, we got to do like some other battles later. I'm just glad that there are some things that that Komo can easily take down. Again, we gotta watch out for the Morgrims there. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Get over here, save me. Save me. Ayúdame. Get him. Oh, there's another Toad's cool. Yeah, also I wish I had something that could easily take out. Well, Yanmega maybe? No, he's getting his ass beat. Come, we'll beat up the mushroom. Also, hang on, let me pull up Kieran's team again. Okay, so in this battle, he's only going to have one Pokemon over level 70. But the rest are going to be, like, not cool. Oh yeah, man, the fact that the Yanmega has Giga Train, that's nice. Because Mamoswine. I mean, I could Terrastalize, turn 1 Terrastalize Mamoswine. And then the only thing he has against it would be Poliwrath, which we can swap into someone else for. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just do that. Alright, let's get Mamoswine to 70. And then I think we'll be good. I need Yanmega to... Or, okay, his Yanmega is level 68. So I think my Yanmega should be that, if not more. Man, yeah, these auto battles are something. These auto battles are great. Let's go. Like, give me something big that he can get experience from. Easy. Yeah, again, the Let's Go feature was like something else that I noticed like would like, you know, a decent amount of lag. So it's never like I mean, you know, workable and feasible, but that's why like that's one reason I like the Blueberry Academy. Is that instead of, you know, doing Let's Go, you could just, like, Synchro Machine. Because then, you know, it feels a little better and, like, you know, you can actually control where the Pokemon goes. So I feel like there were other cases where sometimes, like, quite a few times where it's like, no, I said this way. No. This way I said. Also, I had checked it. Okay, yeah, Yanmega's level 78. Mamoswine's almost 69. Or sorry, it is 69, it's almost 70. Yeah, I just hope you don't find the shiny. At least you, oh, in Synchro Machine. Yeah, that's right. You can knock it out, and you can knock out shinies in Synchro Machine, huh? In Let's Go, at least, like, your Pokemon will stop if there is a shiny. They're like, no, I'm not attacking that. So that at least it, like, you know, it says, hey, whoa, slow your roll there. This here's a shiny Pokemon. Also, man, I can't, really, the Hatterene don't want to... Yeah, it really doesn't want to knock out the Hatterene. Probably because it has, like, high special defense, huh? No, get away from me. Yeah, Greedents have got to be big, like... Big experienced boys, right? And look, there's something for Gigant Mega. And I think that'll bring Mamoswine to level 70. Mm-hmm. Sweet. Oh, I keep wanting to... Okay. Why? Let's heal and let's run this back. And I gotta make sure I lead Mamoswine or something. TBH wasn't the biggest fan of Kitakami when he played through it. Oh, okay, it was never too cozy over Isle of Armor either. I think just prefer the second rounds of DLCs more because Yellow Crown and Blueberry. That's valid. I think also, like... Yeah. Upside down peace emote. Hang on, let's do that. Okay. And what were the emotes? Oh, here. Oh, this one. That's right. That was it. Me personally, it's like, I end up liking the, I guess, the final story and the conclusion and mechanics of, like, the second ones, but I like the vibes of the first ones. That's me. Right. But I like how they all end up coming together with them. And I wouldn't mind if, like, this is the norm going forward for Pokemon, right? I kind of do prefer this as opposed to, like, getting a third alternate version. The downside is, though, like, a third alternate version can fix a lot of things, right? You know, compare, like, Platinum to Diamond Pearl. Where it's like, you know, Platinum's, like, the definitive version, basically. Mechanically, aesthetically. And kind of, yeah, I think I'd kind of say Emerald to Ruby Sapphire. Sort of, right? One thing I did notice in Emerald last time I played is, like, there are a lot more trainers. Around, like, here and there and everywhere. Alright, we'll run back this one. Let's do this then. Let's do this thing! Linguini. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, the salty run back. No! No, it's true. Also, you know, how did I not realize, but I still haven't swapped my plush shelf too. It's still the dinosaurs up there. Actually, we cannot. Well, Smackdown is 2 times effective. Hang on. But it's low power. But that's high power. Chance of free. We get the Terrestrial boost and... Okay, yeah. We'll do that. At least I'll lose the weakness for Giga Train. That's what we wanted. The crown. He's wearing the crown. I didn't know what. Freeze, 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 freeze. Nope. I can come back from this. I got this. I got this. Oh! I knew it. There's the freeze. Let's go. Washed. Washed. Kieran is washed. What is it? It's 10% chance, right? To freeze? Okay. He's not gonna throw out Poliwrath, is he? Oh, acrobatics. I don't feel like... You know. No flying gem. And there is Poliwrath. Okay, I think we can run out Yanmega, right? Definitely feel like Crown Tundra stories and legendaries are pretty underrated. Mr. Longlegs has his My Little Ponies deserve more. True. Yeah, I really like what they did with Calyrex in Crown Tundra. Ah, dang it, we don't get the 2-shot on this. Maybe we can get a flinch, though. I want to fish for a flinch. I'm gonna need it. Or I'm gonna need a crit. I'm gonna need a crit or a flinch. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then, I don't know, do we even swap out Yanmega? Because we can kind of just torment whatever comes in with Air Slash. I'll probably throw out the Cramorant. No, I'm gonna keep it in. I'm 2 speed boost up. Oh, Gligar. I need Giga Drain on this dude. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's all I wanted. Actually, maybe we should have just ran out the Mamoswine anyway. No, it's gonna be slower though. He's got a good amount of HP though. Earthquake. Yeah, okay. We're bulky. Get him. You get the Mamoswine. Dude, I love this Pokemon. Peak Pokemon. Cramorant? I think I stay in, huh? Neutral Ice Fang. Neutral Ice Fang. Smackdown into Earthquake. I'm not weak to water, so I don't need Ice Fang. We'll fish for more freezes. Oh wait, no, wait. I triggered the mouthful. No. Oh, but we froze. No, stop. He's gonna spit it out though. You can't do that. You're frozen. You're cheating. You can't do that. You can't do that. You're frozen. Wow, literally cheating. Literally cheating. The fish would have been frozen too. What else does he have? Do I set up Swords Dance? Hacks. You don't think you've ever seen Cramorant change forms in a serious battle? I guess this one counts as serious. Oh no, but he unfroze. Wow, and I don't even have a Aqua Jet. Crawdaunt, potential fraud. Oh, what's his last Pokemon? Diplin? Yeah. After this. Potential fraud. No. The Pikachu. Fraudaunt. No. Mr. Craw's a fraud. Mr. Craw was washed. Man, they washed the crawfish. Dude, I want to. Okay. There's this restaurant I want to go to again. I want to go to the okay. Well, I don't know how it stacks up. Like, okay. So there's this restaurant, the seafood restaurant. Specifically like a southern kind of seafood restaurant. It's called Stinking Crawfish. And they sell you the seafood boils, right? I don't know how it stacks up for other people. Also the bulletproof. But there's this other place that I tried that did like seafood boils that's more local, and honestly it was not good as Stinking Crawfish. Though then again, like honestly, I think I rarely get the boils from there. That's the thing with crawfish, they're real small. So I think normally I just end up getting like shrimp tails because those are bigger anyway. But I could go for some seafood. I could go for some seafood. He Falcon punched it. The mochi. Here, I promised. I'm going home. No, Kiki. No, Kieran. I feel I'm gonna have to grind more, because aren't these Pokemon, like, big? Uh-oh. Got him. The big purple beam in the sky. This is still, like, when you think about it, this is still a crazy moment for, like, just, you know, just in general. And for a Pokemon game where it's like, oh yeah, those dead Pokemon came back to life. They literally rose up out of the grave. A big purple beam shot in the sky, and they got up out of the ground. Also, yeah, they are smaller. Oh no, that's right. Don't they eat the stuff and then they get bigger, huh? They whispered it. You know, as you do. These bozos. What is going on? Yeah, these guys are hilarious. You know, it is really funny. Like, with these Pokemon, I don't know exactly how useful they ended up being, like, competitive battling. But, like, for the trading card game, which I know, you know, Pheasantipity ended up being, like, really good and useful. And kind of a staple Pokemon. You don't play it in every deck, but you play it in quite a few decks, just because it's pretty helpful in drawing. But Monkey Dory has got to be one of the most, like, you know, you don't use it in every deck, but it is, it is one of those, like, oh no, not you. It's a good card, but it is one of those, like, and it's a good card, and I mean, I play it in my for alligator deck because you need it in for, you know, for that. But still, it is like, oh, I've had enough of this guy. That kind of deal. But it's so funny too. Oh gosh, whose video? I saw someone's video recommended a few weeks ago where it was like, you know, Pokemon that are not good in the games but busted in TCG. Was that Zwigo? That might have been Zwigo. I kind of want to look it up now, but whose video was that? I didn't get the chance to watch it, but I saw it. Oh, what Pokemon that are bad but good in the TCG? No, okay. It was... Oh, I don't know this person. I don't think they are a large channel. Oh, no, that's right. They had a Swampert profile picture. That's right, I thought it was. No, but it's a smaller channel. Pickett TCG? Yeah, like 4,000 subs. So shout out to Pickett TCG. That's why I thought, yeah, because it has Swampert profile picture, so that's... Yeah, that would explain it, okay. But yeah, no, it's so funny. It is so funny to see, like, certain Pokemon are, like, much better in the card game as opposed to, like, you like Garbodor? Garbodor, literal garbage in the video game. But in the card game, one of the scariest Pokemon in history. In the card game. If it isn't Kira. You guys are suspiciously coming from the direction of those angry Pokemon. Also, this guy has his own card. The Caretaker. Oh yeah, that's right. They just feed them. They just give them food. First time I played this, did not care about whether you got... Oh no. First time I played this, did not care about whether I got the Ogre or not. All I wanted was the goofy monkey. And maybe he got revealed on Pokemon Day. Oh, the moment he got revealed on Pokemon Day, canonically you redeemed him. Nice. See? Yeah. He was like, you do end up catching them, huh? So then you're like, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good now and you're gonna like it. Talking about it we go, or I mentioned it because I thought I thought I was, but I guess I wasn't. Hey, can you go up here? Nice. Can I get on the roof? Exactly. It's very steep. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right. Well, we gotta take down the lousy 3. Oh no, we gotta go up to the... Oh, that's right, that's right. Gotta protect Ogre Pond. Actually, this path goes right up to it. Oh, I saw a post someone saying... Oh, someone getting spoiled from the... Oh, on Scarlet and Violet from the Cassiopeia TCG card. Well... I guess that is a spoiler, but also it's like the card game is pretty like behind the video games. So ideally, right, that wouldn't happen, but I could see that happening, I guess. That's kind of funny because they did that's right. They did make the separate Cassiopeia card for Penny. Only thing that sucked was that you wouldn't catch them until after the story. Oh yeah, that's true. You battle them now. And then to actually catch them, it isn't until after everything's open. Ogre Pond's the only Pokemon you truly hate. What was I saying? Okay, so Ogre Pond. From the video games, I'm like, aw man, poor baby. And then now in the card game, yeah, I hate Ogre Pond. Get out of here. No. I don't like... That is, like, the card game is the one thing that will get me to really, really dislike Pokemon. And, yeah, I'm not a fan of Ogre Pond in the card game. Exactly. Video games, aw, poor baby. Hang on, where's the Harrison Ford meme where he says, baby boy, baby? And then he says evil. That's what we need. Dang it, that's a good one. I'll make that. I'm gonna make that. We can make it on stream. Oh boy, Gator, it's a streaming, making a meme. Griffic. Oh yeah, we battle Monkey Dory here, right? Yeah, it's always Monkey Dory, huh? The monkey! Actually, not a monkey. No tail. Potential fraud. Okay. I like how the others are just watching. He's poison psychic, right? They're all poison. Boom. Got him. See, also now I know they're all poison because of the card game. That's how I know. These three goofballs. Honestly, I really do like them. I like that they're just a bunch of like a bunch of Pokemon just being like mean just cuz. Well, I mean, I say just cuz, but like what, they're jealous, right? Or were they jealous? Goku's a monkey, but he doesn't have a tail. That's true. They done cut it off. But he had a tail. We got Goku with us in the party. It's crazy that we got this story about Ogre Clan being tortured by the Loyals. Then we got a story showing the Loyals were just helping a sentient Peach get approval from its parents. True, but like it was still like, he was still mean. He was still... I mean, with why am I forgetting the name? Pecharunt. With Pecharunt, like, yeah, it's supposedly like, you know, just trying to make those people happy, but it's also still willingly controlling people, still willing like saying, "Hey, kill that man right there, kill him." A guy still died, and then Ogre Clan killed them. Yeah, it also attempted a double homicide. That's true, but Ogre Clan committed a triple. So, mochi. Mochi. They still died. Canonical deaths in Pokemon. Ogre Clan will follow you around, baby. Here. Okay, excuse me. All right. We gotta take this detour. Oh wait, let me hide the stream ending because the stream is not ending. All right. Here we go. Here's the meme. All right, here, let me also format this to be even. Sure, 1,000 by 1,000. Let me redo that now, so it'll fit. There we go. Let's also get Ogre Clan. All right, put you there. The video game Ogre Clan goes there. And then the TCG Ogre Clan. Where am I? Oh, there we go. It's going over here. And also, let's go ahead and just, like, you know, round those edges. Actually, I don't need to because the background's white anyway. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's the meme. Oh wait, you can't see it. You can't see the text where he says evil. Here, let's go ahead. Download that. Let's go ahead and post it too. You can see my thumbnails from today. There we go. There's the meme. Baby boy, baby, video game Ogre Clan. TCG Ogre Clan, evil. Oh, baby girl. Oh, I should change the text, huh? Oh, we posted it. Here, can I? You get it. You get the point. You get the point. You get the point. Am I wrong? Here, let me get back to the game. Oh, boy. Or actually, Ogrepon's a girl. I know, I'm gonna get all the... No, Ogrepon's dead. I'm gonna get all the replies, aren't I? Is it newest member of the Time's highest rank? Oh, well, we'll be talking about the numbers again. Want someone to make an edit where all the townspeople are doing the Mochi Mochi dance, but the song playing at the top is K-pop from K-pop Demon Hunters? Wait, oh, he's an idol? All the Ogre fans are gonna hunt you down? No! Petron out here with the YouTube apology? No. Petron's like, I didn't mean to kill those. I didn't mean to kill that guy. No. It's an Ogrepan fan. You ready a crossbow? No! She's perfectly fine here. The baby. Wait, well, oh, come on, spin with me. Spin with me, spin for the year. Spin for the laughter, spin for the tear. Spin with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow, the good Lord will take you away. Heck? Oh, they're here. Oh, we gotta go back into town, that's right. Before hunting them down. Had a severe... Ogrepan had a... Or not, Petron had a severe lapse of judgment. Petron's like, I didn't mean... I made a mistake. Ogrepan... Or not. I keep saying Ogre... Petron. Petron breaks out the, breaks out the ukulele. Spin with me, spin for the year, spin for the laughter, spin for the tear. Spin with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow, the good Lord will take you away. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true. See, when you're far enough, like, I don't know if you noticed, but when you're far enough, like, Carmine's hair just, like, sticks straight out. Or, you know, when she spawns in far away, and then when you get closer, it, like, it goes back down. Oh. Going in here. Welcome, dear Paldean student. Wait, hang on. I feel bad for not dreaming. I feel bad for... How did I forget what I'm supposed to be doing? Hope the reply starts something later /Shay. I probably should change it before I probably should just change it. Hang on, how many likes does it have? Oh, she's taking LP. She's taking LP now. That's right. We bullied Peaches into taking LP. Let me buy some Moo Moo milk. But I'm gonna pay with LP. Only one, you think? Yeah, I'll run it back. I'll run it back and I'll post the accurate version. Here, fine. Let's. All right. Let's go back and let's insert the word art. Girl. What font do you think that is? Oh wait, I can italicize it. Do that. I can maybe make it bold. Yeah, Arial's good enough. Oh wait, no, it's not capitalized. There we go. Let's make it white. A little bigger. There we go, and then let's just put a shape there. There we go. Oh, here, let's Let's pull that zoom in. Here I am, like, making a meme with Google Drawings. Listen, Google Drawings is good and easy and quick. And then we put the period here. There we go. Accurate version is downloaded now. And now we'll post the accurate version. No, surely no one will notice. Surely no one will notice. I say as I'm streaming and recording the whole thing. I think I did post that same meme for Kieran though. That one it fit. Yeah, let's go. It was me. I've chosen the one you got. I'm not about to be petulant here with the apology. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the whole thing was a stream. Which, if you're watching the stream, the VOD, you can go to x.com. Or I should post it on Blue Sky too. It'd be funnier on Blue Sky also. Okay. Sorry, what was I supposed to be doing? I was too busy making memes. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. Gather every scrap of it. That's right. Talk with the townspeople. Now I remember. I remember this part of the story. Now I know. First comment, let's go. Yo! Wait, no. It was stolen. Monkey Dory. You got a second clue. And this is one of those things too. I realized also, like, when I was originally playing through it, again, because I was recording the footage, I was like, oh, let me walk around. Let me walk around physically without riding Miraidon or Koraidon. And then obviously while streaming now, it's like, okay, now we can just ride the bike and go everywhere faster. Ponyo. Yeah, that's the thing too with, like, there is only one Ogre Pawn, huh? Despite the fact in the TCG you can have 2 Ogre Pawn EX on your bench for some reason. It's not fair. It's not fair. Oh, there they are. I mean, we could throw out some big earthquakes with Mamoswine, but Carmine is going to be with us, and so her Pokemon's going to get beat up. Oh, Ogerpon has a 50-50 gen ratio, but the only Ogerpon is always female. Oh, really? That's interesting. Do you think they'll ever introduce, like, the other one, then? Because I guess it makes sense. Well, I mean, not that it always makes sense, but, like, you know, for legendary Pokemon, right, they'll always, like, you know, it doesn't matter, because a lot of the times there's only one and they live forever. And here I keep pressing the wrong one to fly. Alright, we'll go Monkey first. If 2 Ogerpon appear in a VG match, canonically reality implodes. Oh, that's true. But those are always like... Well, I guess that's always like the weird one. Oh, you're thinking of Terapagos? Oh, okay. Oh, is that the case? What are some... I know... Doesn't Heatran have, like... Heatran's an interesting one, because they're like multiple Heatran, canonically, right? And they can Heatran have, like, genders too? Alright, Monkey Dory time. Mario time. Don't like Ogerpon's design. I'm not a fan of, like, the big coat. I think it looks kind of funny, but I think maybe it could have been less, like, ball shaped. Oh no. The Titanic Monkey Dory. I think we want to keep the ground typing. I'm sorry. We need a... Hang on, can Mamoswine get high horsepower? Because I feel like I would need that for this pure battle. Thunder Wave. Thank you. Wait, that's also a good question. Does Carmine only have like one Pokemon at a time? Or if you faint one, does it like show up? And that didn't even do a whole lot. Well, I brought it down the most. No! Almost kills her Pokemon. Excellent move. Keep up the pressure. Oh no. And hey, thank you for subscribing, Ricardo, who probably is not watching the video and is who's probably not watching the stream is watching the video. But hey, thank you. I believe Carmine has a full team. Okay, that is good to know. Oh, and Heatran does have genders. Okay, yeah, Heatran does have a gender. Yeah. Okay. And it does have a ratio, right? It can switch depending, which has an interesting one. I feel like JPR did like a video talking about Heatran not too long ago. Is it just me or is Monkey Door shaped the same as Thwacky? Lore? I believe it. It is kind of shaped pretty similar. Makes it even better too, like in the TCG. So in the TCG, there's this really cool deck that is based on like the festival in Kitakami. I honestly think I'll do a short about it, and I want to do like a deck profile for my TCG channel on it too. That'd be fun. But you know, obviously the theme is that it's like the festival in Kitakami, and there are a bunch of different Pokemon with abilities that all contribute to it. And Monkey Door, or not Monkey Door, and Thwacky is one of them. Like not even Rillaboom, just Thwacky alone. And also, he got us with Mamoswine. The plot was a little too nasty. We'll go with speed. And just neutral air slash, right? It's paralyzed, and we can just air slash. Right? Can do that. I mean, if it'll land, okay. Foul play. Okay. Man, wow. Yanmega potential fraud. Potential fraud. You had that. Come on, you had it. Well, I mean, we are faster right now. So it just needs one good hit, right? Like everyone's faster. Like Mighty N is gonna get a good hit in. Lunala, Sugalu have genders too. Ah, okay. That one also makes sense because there's a whole evolution line, huh? Because there are multiples. That one we know there are multiple. Yeah, it's based on like Hunky Dory. Yeah, Hunky Dory, Okie Dokie, and Serendipity. They're trying to make you think that everything's okay. No, we don't need Boom Burst on you. At least it's like knocking out Zacian and Zamazenta. Oh, Gator, have you been watching Horizons? Yeah, no. I know if you the Netflix subs keep in chapter 4 right now. I know I'm really behind. I am really behind on Horizons. But I will. You know, that'd be a good idea to try to catch up on my trip. Yeah, no, I'm behind on it. I mean, not that I've been spoiled, but I see because I follow, you know, I follow people, and I know that Raph and Soul talk about it like every week on Twitter, basically. So anything they post, I see. Yeah. So everything they post, I see, and because I don't like, you know. If anything, like when a game is leaking, I'll mute Soul. Which sorry Soul, but that's about it. Otherwise, like I don't mind too much. And honestly, like if a Pokemon game is leaking, I'll just stay off of social media for like the week until the game comes out. That's what I did with Scarlet and Violet. I was very happy with the results. All right, you bird. Actually, I think I could have flown. Oh, Cosmog. Oh, the Cosmog doesn't have genders, but Pokemon entries of Solgaleo and Lunala claim to be male and female respectively. Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah, that one is like Zacian and Zamazenta. Okay. Hi, hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining. We're just chilling with some Teal Mask on the Switch 2. I am probably going to be wrapping up in 30 minutes, though. Because we normally do 3-hour streams, and we're on like 2.5 hours. Okay. Philippides like... Oh, there you are. You! Come back here. Get over here, you. I'm rapidly approaching your location. We'll get the jump on it. Oh, no, come on. No, don't do this to me. I was gonna ambush it. Yip yippee. Oh, the Horizons UK is closer to the Japanese dub. Yeah, but not really on it. And then the American release is us like... Oh yeah, release is like, yeah, let's just be even further behind than we can. What we need is... well, first of all, we need the Japanese dub to be like easily officially released on platforms. And then, you know, it'd be cool. It'd be cool if they locked in for a simuldub. It's like, here, well, actually, that would be pretty difficult. That'd be pretty difficult because Pokemon is like non-stop, right? Pokemon is non-stop, no breaks, right? Otherwise, like for a lot of anime right now, a good amount of them are doing simuldubs, or at least like the big popular ones are getting simuldubs, which I think is really cool. Like 2 of the ones I'm watching now are doing simuldubs, Dandadan and Dr. Stone. Which I think is like, that's cool. That's cool that they're able to do that. Obviously, it probably takes like a lot of work and communication. And cool, I'm gonna lose the Pheasantipity because I got a little sidetracked with the items. And where's it? It comes out. Okay, there's an exit this way. But I think that. Yeah, I think Pokemon could get closer, but I think genuinely, like, the Netflix releases are holding it back, probably. Have to wait 4 months for the Project Sekai movie. Just for release. Ooh. Oh, yeah, with, like, territories, probably, like... Oh, yeah. In some ways, some anime have gotten a lot, like, better and easier and more accessible, and then some are still very much, like, play the waiting game. Okay. Rock Mammoth one. No, that is not the exit we wanted. Wait, oh, I got Rock Slide. Wait a second. Perfect. That's just what I needed. That's Thunderbolt, Drill Run. Mamoswine, Drill Run? No, okay. There it is. Rock Slide for Mamoswine. Nice. Yeah, if a Pokemon game is leaking, you should probably see about cleaning that up. Or maybe get a new cartridge. Dang it. Dang it, you got me. That's a good one. What sorcery is this? Violet at 60 FPS? Did you sell your soul? Nope, but close. I got a Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. So that's not where Pheasantipity is. Here? No, no, no. Wait. Okay, that way is the front of the town. Right? Okay. Or maybe it would be here. And then this turns around. I mean, I could just go there manually, right? Or could I, right? Because I never know where exactly it is. I always get confused with doing the Pheasantipity. Flip turn. Let me out! Let me through! No, 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 no! Alright. Hang on. Where the heck? No. It's like here? No, here. Wait. Where the heck does it show up? Yeah, he's at the bottom outside of this cave. Well, he comes in through here, right? And then... Oh, wait. And where on the map does it show up? Does it come out of? Right? It's here, and we chase it into the cave. And it went inside. And then it goes boop, 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 boop. And then it's inside somewhere. I can never remember where it is. You must fight to survive. In a world full of strife, we must fight to survive. Try to break the chains that divide. And there is only one chance to take the right stance. Hold tight, keep our power alive. Go, go, Power Rangers. Don't you ever stop. Go, go, Power Rangers. You will rise up to the top. Rangers forever. All together. Oh, that's where it leads out. Yeah, okay. There it is. Okay. Now I remember. Now, there we go. Got you. That bird that I hate. Time to bring it down. More of a Dino Thunder guy? Yeah, Dino Thunder. There's a light in the distance. See them coming closer with the force of ages. Centuries gone by. Protectors of the right. Defenders sworn to fight. Dino Rangers roar. Power Rangers score. Save us from these evil forces. Win. Dino Rangers win. Power from within. Victory is ours forevermore. What? Didn't think. Oh, don't think you've ever actually seen Power Rangers? It's cool. Man, there's a lot. I want to watch, like, so much more Power Rangers. Because obviously I've only ever seen, like, certain, like, little slivers. As, you know, being, like, what, a 30-year franchise. Right? You don't always... being a 30-year franchise with, like, a series basically every year, you don't ever see it all. Well, I mean, you could, right? But not necessarily always. Yeah. No, Fessendipity isn't flying type, is it? Hang on. It was... Hang on. It was Poison and... Yeah, it was Poison and Fairy. That's right. Goodbye. Yeah, Fairy Poison. Okay, yeah. That was it. Even though it's clearly flying, it will get hit by this earthquake. We'll drink Dino Thunder at my top... Oh, rank Dino Thunder at top 6 person. At top 6. At 6 specifically. I have seen... because I did a recent, like... Okay, last year I made sure I watched all of Dino Thunder. And, I watched all of SPD afterwards. Then I went back and watched all of, Wild Force. And Wild Force was more recently. That was when I fractured my ankle, so I was on the couch, like, basically all the time. And so then I was watching Wild Force. Right now, kind of casually, I'm watching Mystic Force. What else we got? What else have I seen? I have seen Ninja Storm, but I haven't done a rewatch of it. And I'll probably just continue with Mystic Force right now, and then watch whatever's after it. Have a nice singing voice to go on American Idol. I have decent enough singing voice, but thank you. I mean, I think it'd be a fun thing to get better at. How can you watch all of them, Power Rangers? Yeah, basically, more than half of the series are on YouTube. Just super easy, for free. I know I know Mighty Morphin up until, I think, Dino Charge. He's on YouTube. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know, I rewatched the movie recently, like the 2017? Was it the 2017 movie? I rewatched that recently, and I really did not like it. I really didn't like it. You know, because I remember, like, thinking, oh, hey, you know, that was pretty good. That wasn't bad. And then also just knowing the behind-the-scenes stuff of, like, how it kind of, like, contributed to the eventual downfall of everything. It's like, oh, yeah. No thanks. Fairy. A little trouble. Oh, it's paralyzed. Oh, yeah. But I rewatched the movie and I was like, man, I do not like this. It was definitely trying to go a lot more for, like, Chronicle to be like that. And I get what it's doing, and it's, like, interesting, but also it's, like, I think it takes too long for anything to happen, really. There's a whole lot of, oh, you need to train, and you need to get better and stronger. Then you'll be able to suit up, right? It's like, boy, I don't know, man, why can't they suit up now? Like, you gotta admire every other Power Rangers for, like, for being able to get things started in 1 or 2 episodes. It's normally like 1 episode or like a 2-parter, right? So like 40 minutes at most. And we're off to the races. You got everything. Characters introduced, they're brought together, they get their powers, they morph, they fight someone. Easy. Yeah. And then also just the CGI and the suits just look terrible in the movie. And the is it 2017 or 2018? When did the movie come out? Yeah. Is it worth getting DLC if you're just casually playing the game? I think so. I don't know. If you get like a gift card, right? If you're on the fence and maybe you get a gift card, then sure. Here, I'm gonna do this. Where I just like bring back Mamoswine and we'll just run Mamoswine back out and it can take out Pheasantipity. I think I got too much of a fairy weakness with the Pokemon here. Okay, it came out 2017. Yo, they're both on Tubi and YouTube. Yeah, there's a whole channel on Roku. That's true. Roku channel is highly underrated. I love Roku channels. Operation Overdrive is okay. Oh, is that the last one or no? Or is that just a suggestion? Okay. Yeah, a lot of voice actors came from Power Rangers. Yes, that is true. You know, it's also cool. It's also cool that like they do a lot of stuff. You know, oh, why am I forgetting the last name specifically? But Yoshi Sudarso, is that his name? Who's in Dino Charge? He does a lot of stuff with Digimon nowadays, and I got to see him like on stage when I went to the Digimon, to like a Digimon event. But do you like the Breakfast Club human side of it, or is it just the Ranger side of it that they hate? I think that's fine, but it's like I think I don't want to say like, oh man, I don't know. It doesn't feel like Power Rangers. Also, I think also like the choreography is just not where it needs to be. It's because like, you know, I know that people often say like stuff about like, oh, you know, Power Rangers is not Sentai or so on and so on. It's like they're similar. Like the appeal of Power Rangers is that you have like the very kind of goofy-ish American tone for a lot of it. But then you also still and like they have their own good action scenes that they do like for the original American version. But then you also have like a lot of like the Japanese footage, which is great as well. So for me, that's the appeal of Power Rangers is that you get like a good mix of both. And when you do something like the Power Rangers movie, you honestly don't get either. Which is also why I'm really hesitant for like the Disney Plus Power Rangers that's in development. Because I know like people will bring up like, oh, you know, Disney era was great, right? When Power Rangers was airing on Disney, that was a great era. And yes, it was. But I think that this new Disney Plus thing, I have a feeling it's going to be fully like original, as in like they're not going to take footage of any Sentai and adapt it. It's just going to be like pure American produced, which again I think defeats the purpose. Yeah, Power Rangers is Sentai dub. Yeah, kind of, but it's also like there's a lot of original stuff. Because also in Sentai, there's a lot of moments where they're out of the suits. And so when you're doing that, and like, I think that they're like, they can both coexist, where it's like if you're watching Sentai with subs and Power Rangers, like, they're similar, but they're different enough. And again, you get a different feeling from each of them. So I think they can coexist, right? And so it's kind of just like, you know, pick which one you like, which one do you prefer. But also acknowledge that, like, they're different. And, you know that some things are changed. You know, whether it be for better or worse. Just depending on what the change is. But again, I like Power Rangers. I haven't watched Sentai. I kind of maybe want to. Because again, if that is the case, if we're not going to get anything adapted anymore, then maybe I should check out some of the newer stuff. That's for some of the currently going stuff. And I got close combated. The ice was too strong. Yeah, Power Rangers more like the 4Kids dub of Super Sentai. Again, like, yes and no, because it's like, they do more. They do more than just dubbing and just making original jokes and so on and so on. They create kind of a different universe almost. Because, like, the setting is different. And, you know, all those. So it's like, if you ask me, I think it's better. Because, like, it changes more than a 4Kids dub would change. But I think that's for the better, for Power Rangers, at least. Yeah, it's sad they'll never adapt number one Sentai Gozyuger. Yeah, because that season felt like it could have been a Power Rangers show if done right. Okay. Again, I would like to get more into some of those. Because of that, because it's like just honestly Toku in general I want to get more into. Like, obviously I love Power Rangers and I understand like that it's half and half, and I like that half and half, but I would like to get more into stuff that's like just fully like purely the Japanese versions. Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm very cautious about the Disney Plus Power Rangers. I'd be kind of fine if it is. I know it's going to be like full. It's almost like almost positive. It's going to be like fully American produced, right? And if that is the case, I at least hope that they treat it like it should be. Like, again, I just keep thinking to the movie. I just keep thinking to the 2018 movie, 2017 movie. Were their suits no, their suits had to be like CGI because they did like the nanotech, like, you know, get away from the face so we can see the actors' faces. Because I think it's very much like you have to keep the helmets on. You have to have physical helmets. You have to have physical suits for the villains. The only time there should be CGI is if the Megazord's doing the flip. Or if you're doing like effects or blasts. I think that's the only time there should be any. Also, the air slash is putting in work. And also Carmine distracting Okie Dokie. So, I don't know how to feel. Yeah, you gotta watch number one Sentai. All the characters written to perfection. I'll definitely check it out. Again, it's one of those like, alright, throw it on the list. But I would like to. Though, like, personally, I think I do want to, like, make sure I watch all of Power Rangers, though. Because, again, that is what I like. Oh, I want to get into comics, too, because there are Power Rangers comics. But that is the thing. A lot of the comics kind of continue Mighty Morphin, huh? And I did not. Because obviously Mighty Morphin came out before I was even born, right? So, yeah, I have not watched Mighty Morphin. I've seen a little bit of it, but I haven't watched it. So I think I should watch that so that I can get into the comics, because the comics continue it. Also, on one hand, they kind of do treat Mighty Morphin like, you know, the Charizard Pikachu. But at the same time, it's like, you know, when it was still going, they were still at least like making new stuff. You know, up until like I think 23 is when it stopped. I wasn't watching that one, which again I'd like to just at least experience all of it. Also, all the nose paths are pointing north. Oh. And I remember when there was like a Rangers reference in Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, I hope the Disney Plus series can keep the charm of the show, but find its own way. Yeah, again, because if it is going to be like, I know it's going to be its own thing. So I hope it does its own thing, but I also hope it doesn't like, and I don't want to say like, oh, Power Rangers needs to be the same thing over and over again, but it's like, there's a certain feel. You can do it wrong. The movie proved that you can do it wrong, in my opinion, at least. So, and the thing is, they also say like, there were also the big selling point was that like, oh, it's in development and it's from the producers of the Percy Jackson series, which I wonder what everyone's reception is for that. I watched like the first few episodes of it, and I thought it was okay, but I do wonder what the general consensus of it is. What we got to do is we just got to get the Power Rangers tabletop RPG, and then just play that, and then that'll be it. We'll just make our own Rangers from now on. Fine, I'll do it myself. Also, yeah, we're coming up on 5 o'clock, and is there only one thing left to do? Hang on, is that the only thing left? Is that we're just going to battle Kieran? Yeah, battle Kieran, then Ogre Pawn, and then... Oh man, this is a lot. I don't know if I want... Well, I don't know if it matters necessarily much. Because I wasn't, like, itching to complete this playthrough or run on stream. Yeah, this is more chill. So I think I'm going to be wrapping up in a bit. And then we'll do all the... I'll wrap up in a bit, and then we'll do all the... What do you call it? The usual kind of announcements, I guess, right? I say usual, but there's some atypical announcements today that I need to bring up. All right. So we did it. We beat the Loyal 3, and I'll keep. You know what? That'd be fun too. What if I just keep Ogre Pawn with me? Because I can just like move along and have Ogre Pawn following me forever. And that is if I don't want to complete the, get to the blueberry stuff. But I guess let me just hang out for a bit more, and we'll kind of wind down. And I'll just kind of keep, like, battling people. Or battling Pokemon. And maybe in, like, an extra bonus stream, this is something, like, I could finish this playthrough. Or this save file of it. It's like I said. Oh, yeah, read the last 3 messages. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Red Ranger always broke. So he has to get a new job. The Blue Ranger is an ex-idol. The Green Ranger is the old man. Turn young. The Black Ranger's a girl and a detective. And their 6th Ranger is a White, who used to be the Red Ranger, who now is a God Complex. Okay. Oh, okay. Is that the series you were talking about? Mm-hmm. Oh, Yellow Ranger is a cold member. Who has said the Megazord... Megazord, Tegasword? Okay. What was that? Okay. I'll look into that one. Again, I don't know how soon I'll watch it, because it's like, oh man, there's a bunch of stuff I gotta watch. But, like, honestly, good to know that, like, they're still like, stuff. And again, like even then, like Power Rangers was behind in that because of how much they had to do, like in adaptation and changing, and in making their own stuff. I mean, you know, purely. Oh, we got another stutter. Number 2. Write that down. But yeah, in the Disney thing, it would be nice if they locked in. If they locked in and just started adapting more, but who can say? Who can say? Yeah, that's the thing about like being interested in so much, like so many different properties, is like I don't think I'll ever watch everything. Meanwhile, like one of my friends, like, you know, 2020, he kind of said like he's like, man, you know, being off of work and school and just watching everything, right? Because with, you know, pandemic and lockdown, he's like, I feel like I watched everything. I'm like, nah, trust me, you didn't watch everything. There's probably like a bunch you could still watch and experience. He's like, no, I feel like I've seen it all. All right, that's the answer. Then get into another fandom with a long thing. Then you'll have another like years worth of content to catch up on. Like me. Need to go for a little bit? Oh, so if you're not back by the time you're done, bye Gator, bye chat. All right, have a good one. Yeah, I probably will just. Oh yeah, it's about 5 o'clock now. Yeah, I think I was about ready to. I was like, oh, let me just run around for 5 more minutes, and then it ends up being 5 minutes. Oh yeah. All right. But that was good. That was a good one. We got the loyal 3 or the lousy 3. We beat them. Was sending aside, but. Oh, but DM says only verified members can send you messages. Oh, on... Oh, is it on YouTube? Or... I mean, I'll find it. I got, like... I can find stuff easy. I mean... I pay for Netflix and I watch everything on Netflix. And that's how I watch... That's how I watch Pokemon, right? Alright. Well, that was a good one. Fun as always to be in Kitakami, just chilling, experiencing the 60 FPS. Thanks for joining, thanks for hanging out and watching, and if you're watching the VOD, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you. Thanks for leaving a like. Here, let me shift over to the ending. No, you don't want to look at that. I don't think there's anything important there anyway. It's just the... Yeah, there was nothing important there. It just tells you how long I've been streaming. Okay. Yeah, what would be really dangerous is if the what is it? Stream key was up there. That would be dangerous. Twitter, yeah. Zach liked my post. Hello, Gator. Also, back to good old days of making garbage to send you. What is this? The Grubbin's holding on? The level 74 Grubbin. Let's go. But yeah, see, there's the post. Access your post analytics. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining. As always, you can follow me online. This and Blue Sky, right? I'm there. I'm there. Zocatch is a site name. Oh, on Twitter. Oh, I think I did lock down my DMs on Twitter because I think I was getting stuff I didn't want to see. I had them open, and I think I did lock them down recently. I think I'll open them up again. Oh, I forgot to change the Fossil Frontier banner. But anyway, hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching today's video. We'll get back to videos. Oh, I got to put the subtitles on this. We'll get back to videos. Can check out everyone else. Forgot to bring them up. Yeah, like I said, I've just had a rough week. Or a rough week, long week, I guess. But we'll get back. We'll try and stick with the two videos, hopefully, on main channel. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for watching. GatorX Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I said, I helped my friend get set up recently with his YouTube setup. So hopefully we'll be recording some Master Duel stuff. That will be going up soon on Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube. And I'll be posting more of the retrospective kind of stuff. We're getting another episode of Card Game Chronicles this week. So, or no, next week. So there'll be a video on that. Oh shoot, I think I'm gonna be gone. I think I'm gonna be away. I'll bring my travel microphone with me so I can record some quick videos. Gator XTCG. I'm posting stuff on this here again. I just got to sit down and record another deck profile. I'm going to try and do deck profiles often, right? And whatever news happens on Tuesday, that'll be great. Gator X Ultra, we're with anime reviews. We're keeping it up. New season, so that's cool. And here on the main channel, probably Tuesday, I'm going to try and really wake up early so we can react to the Pokemon Presents. That is, that's a plan. Otherwise, next Friday, there will be no live stream. Next Friday, I will be away. I'll be traveling. Be having a fun time. But like I said, we'll do a quick reaction stream Tuesday if I can wake up. So send me your energy. And then August, we'll be back on August 2nd. I won't be streaming on Friday, August 1st, but we'll do a fun special one on August 2nd with extra stuff. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. But otherwise, thanks everyone for joining and hanging out. And I think that's about all I want to say. Anyway, this is Gator X. Catch you later. And cool, I can't do this smoothly because I wasn't hovering over this one. Catch you later.